when you average everything out, the stats are very similar.
Yes, for that game, you look at UC Santa Cruz. They hit a 159 in comparison to 234. 234, you still feel you're in the game though. If you're Santa Cruz.
If you think about it, Santa Cruz got the first game 30-23, and the second game was a slugfest. Somebody had to lose, and that game, Springfield got the nod. So we'll see what happens here in game
4. Set 4 ahead here. And we have, it's been a tale of ebbs and flows here, and I don't know which way it's going to go. I can't tell if Santa Cruz is a little frustrated or if they're just waiting for their moment.
Yeah, I think they're definitely frustrated. They just got outplayed at the end of that game, and you have to just give Springfield credit, tip your cap to them, and say, nice job, you guys. But Eric Rowell talking with the up official, Julie Vogt there, and we'll see. We'll see what happens here.
Shoemaker with the serve. Starting off set number 4. Schroeder in the front row to start it out. If you notice, we had a front row and back row switch right there.
Yeah, we talked about that, and that was a good call on your part. Good job trying to match up the taller Schroeder against Falcone.
There you see Justin Lamb back to serve at 1-0 UC Santa Cruz. Out of the back row, A.J. Nally with the kill.
Yeah, got a nice little lucky there, maybe off the net, and kind of rolled out of the way there. But great run out of that back row. That's that 3 ball out of the back row they set there in that 3 gap.
Unfortunately, you don't get extra points for him for using the equipment.
No,
so
he's using everything.
Using all the equipment. And La Cavera swinging hard into the block, and who would have guessed it but Falcone with the big stuff.
That's a tough matchup for La Cavera there. Falcone is just a big fella out there.
He's a big fella out there.
He's a big fella, big hands, long arms.
There you see Pelletier with the nice serve. And the attack of the set right there, not allowed. We're sitting at 2-2 here in Tarbo Arena out in Kenosha, Wisconsin, along the shores of Lake Michigan. Beautiful, beautiful campus, beautiful scene this week.
Yep.
Great weather. In April, you never know what you're going to get in Wisconsin, but it's been great.
Awesome weekend. I'm sure these teams have appreciated that, and this volleyball, we've appreciated all their efforts here. It's been a lot of fun.
Justin Lamb with the tip over the block. Nice set there by Harrison. Einhorn with a nice stuff back. Einhorn again, Einhorn.
Their emotional leader there, Einhorn, with 2 nice blocks. Finally gets the kill block there on that last swing by Bravo.
Einhorn and La Cavera combining on the block right there. Giving the Banana Slugs a 3-2 lead over Springfield.
Good sign for Santa Cruz there. Very active. Santa Cruz has come back out with a lot of energy. They're not going to back down.
Schroeder with the serve. Shoemaker with a nice set back to Bravo, and let me tell you, they went away a little bit from Bravo, and with some success going to Falcone in game 3, but you're going to see Alberto Bravo, I think, a lot before this game's over.
I think Palumbo, and this is a tough front row. Look at that. You got A.J. Nally, who's having a terrific night. Palumbo's been a little quiet here, but they haven't really needed him to come through. When he does get him, though, you hear about it. And Alberto Bravo, that's just a really 1-2-3 punch up there.
Einhorn sails it long.
Yeah. Tried to put a little extra on that thing, and it just sailed it. That's what you don't want to see. You want to make Springfield earn their points. You don't want to
hand them right off to them right there.
Don't want to hand off those missed hits. Yeah, there's just no room for that in this match. It's what pressure.
Springfield up 4-3. Nice serve there by Falcone.
Great pass by Justin Lamb.
La Cavera with the swing. Pelletier giving it back to Bravo. Estás bueno.
Yeah, kind of a very quiet player has done a nice job as Pelletier. He's done, he certainly doesn't jump out at you, but he's done a lot of the little things, Nice little set there. Been passing the ball pretty well, serving well, getting some digs. It's a team. It's an ultimate team sport here, and you see that playing out here tonight.
Because let me tell you, if you got a weak link on your team, it is like a magnet. That ball will find them at all times.
It does, and one thing, these teams just don't have that. There's just not a weak link there, and that's why we've had the scores we've had, and we've had this excitement here. Early timeout here.
Early timeout, and you can sense almost a little bit of desperation that you get on the UC Santa Cruz side.
Well, yeah, I can't blame Coach Carson here. You can't wait around. You can't wait around. Obviously, he saw something that he didn't like there. He wants to make sure he gets his guys refocused. There's no more tomorrow here, so you're not going to hold on to those babies, and he doesn't want this to get out of hand. It's hard to make up 4 or 5 points in a match like this, so that's kind of where it was for them last game, and they don't want to get into that again here, so they they want to get it right back here. They want to keep just exchanging with him and hoping to get that last push at the end.
5-3, Springfield up on UC Santa Cruz, Tarble Arena here in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Set number 4, Springfield up 2-1. Back to serve is Falcone.
What everybody paid for admission, they're getting their money's worth out of this match tonight. Tremendous men's volleyball match. I don't care what division it is. Doing Division III proud here tonight.
Falcone with the serve. Eric Paul struggling in serve receive on that one. La Cavera keeping the ball in play.
Great hustle play.
Einhorn with the set to Sullivan. Trapped him a little bit right there. And A.J. Nally and Cal Palumbo saying no soup for you.
Yeah, they've really shut Sullivan down tonight. He's just had had a tough time trying. He keeps trying. He's trying to find some swings out there, but just not going his way. He's hitting 0.65 through 2 games here, so I can see his frustration.
And La Cavera puts him on his back and says, let's go, let's go.
Yeah, somebody else is going to have to pick up the slack. I mean, obviously they've scouted well. They're blocking Sullivan well. They've got a big block on him with A.J. Nally. Their bigger block is actually over there, so Sullivan just got to do his part, do the rest of his job here.
Sullivan with a nice serve right there. And Alberto Bravo with the swing and the kill.
Yeah, one thing when Bravo swings, it makes Sullivan or Rao always have to play defense. And, for most teams, that's not really where our best defenders are. So they're hitting away from Polly. They're hitting away from the libero, and they've been very effective at that tonight.
Sullivan seemingly struggling a little bit on the defensive end.
Well, he's a big guy. It's not his specialty. But he's a solid player. But Alberto Bravo just keeps coming back and coming back and coming back.
Looking at the score here, it's 7-5 Springfield up on UC Santa Cruz. This is a key point in this match right now with La Cavera going back to serve. This is a very good front row for the Slugs. Let's see if they can take advantage of it. Palumbo with a paintbrush off the side of Justin Lamb's hand.
Justin Lamb's a little upset that he couldn't get that one, but, that's a tough one. Palumbo's a strong young man pushing that through there. But Santa Cruz doesn't want this to get they don't want to get too far apart. They don't want the spread to get too far here.
Nally with the serve. Great serve right there.
Not a system here.
Good controlled pace ball by Sullivan. Pauly with the nice dig. Nice set by Harrison. Pelletier with the play and keeping the ball in play. Pauly hitting the ball off the ceiling, using all the equipment. La Cavera with the ball.
So somebody can put it down here.
Cal Palumbo bringing the heat, bringing the noise.
Yeah, you just really sense high energy here on Springfield side. They just have so many weapons, so many offensive weapons here, and it's Pelletier's not getting a bunch of kills, but he's hitting the ball hard and keeping it in play.
You see Nally with the serve right there. And Justin Lamb, that ball was going out of bounds. Eric Pauly playing a ball out of bounds, but you can't fault him.
No, can't fault him. You hate to see that happen. Just not a whole lot going Santa Cruz's way right now. You can got the bench in a huddle trying to make a difference. Another timeout here he's used to, but what are you saving him for, right?
Yep. Jonah Carson, a little bit of an inquisitive look on his face, like he has no idea what to tell him.
Yeah, well, Springfield's just playing so well right now. It's, his kids are giving their best. They're doing their best. Some of them having good nights. Right now, they're just struggling a little offensively right now to find the holes here. I mean, Springfield certainly stepped up their game. They're certainly the bigger of the two teams, bigger blocking team. Their outsides are pretty good-sized guys as well as their middles. So. And Alberto Bravo's just been a beast here tonight, just pelting one ball after another over to the right side. So, Coach Carson's going to pull a rabbit out of his hat here and see if he can find a way. Justin Lamb is, a big emotional leader for this team, and he's been struggling in the last couple of games. So let's see if he can pick himself up here by the bootstraps and get something going.
Let me tell you, if you're Alberto Bravo, 49 swings through three sets.
This is the end of the season, right? He doesn't even look like it bothers him.
Doesn't even look like he's breaking a sweat out there.
No, he's so controlled, very athletic young man. Plays good defense, does everything well, nice block, and just swings so easy, and he's just been very effective.
A.J. Nally with the serve. Springfield up 10-5. Eric Rowell trying to take him on his back. That is truly a sign of frustration right there. Eric Rowell trying to do a little too much.
Yeah, probably not what you wanted out of the timeout there. Kind of took it. Palumbo was all over it. They were, you're going to be ready for that out of the timeout, thinking that might happen. Just didn't work out for him.
AJ Nally again with the serve. Justin Lamb hammering the top of the net. Einhorn trying to get a hand on it. And frustration is setting in here for the Banana Slugs.
Yep, the size of Palumbo, that front row there is really taking over now. Palumbo is really exerting himself here right now.
Your Coach Carson, where are you going right now?
Well, you don't have any don't have any timeouts, so they got to try to get a set to Einhorn, I would think. Try to get a quick set or a miss serve.
Or a miss serve.
Coach says thank you very much.
Right on cue, AJ Nally.
It's so early in this match. They're certainly not out of it. Santa Cruz, they'd like to get a couple points here, kind of trade them 2-for-1s here for a while and see if they can get back into this thing.
Einhorn back to serve. Schroeder back in the ball game. Seemingly an emotional leader, and on cue, Schroeder egging his team on, nearly headbutting Lacavera right there. He's so excited.
The middle's very passionate tonight. Done a great job. They're not giving up. Santa Cruz is not going to give up. They're going to keep fighting. Harrison with the overpass. Got to serve him well.
Harrison right there again. Palumbo and who else? But Schroeder nearly busted his noggin right there. He was so excited.
Schroeder is a very competitive young man, doing a great job. Just like we talked about, they've got a couple points here. See if they can sneak out another one.
Like we said, we're willing to trade 2-for-1 right now.
You think they'd like to go to the pins here and make the smaller blockers block.
Right there, Alberto Bravo. It's like Leanne's coached before.
I've done this once or twice.
She seems to know what's going on, folks.
Not my first rodeo. Not my first rodeo. If I had players like that, I'd be doing that too. My girls have done a tremendous job. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah, this isn't just your average coach right here, folks. She has been very, very successful on the women's Division III scene. Eric Pauly with a great dig right there.
Yeah, very proud of my girls. They've done a great job. They're the official ball shakers here tonight, doing a fantastic job, Lady Reds. Good work.
And right there, a hitting error from Falcone, keeping the Slugs in the ball game.
Yeah, keeping them in there.
13-9, and we've been here before at 13-9 in game one, and UC Santa Cruz really brought them back at that point. But Rowell trying to do too much.
Yeah, he needs to take a deep breath here. Take a deep breath. I know it's real tempting to want to just take the whole thing on your back. That's a little uncharacteristic for Eric.
He's an emotional leader, but he seems to be coming a little bit unglued right now.
You're getting the best of him right now here. Just kind of follow Schroeder. Schroeder's doing a good job for him. Keep feeding him.
Ooh. And we keep feeding him, and of course, on cue, into the bottom of the net.
A little bit of a low set on that one there. He, just a little mistimed.
15-9.
Schroeder's patting himself on the chest saying, I got that. That was me. That was me.
15-9, Springfield up on UC Santa Cruz.
They've got to stop him now. They can't let this get any further than 6 points here.
Shoemaker with a nice serve. Sullivan again trying to get it going, finally getting another kill.
Boy, he's just working his backside off trying to get a ball past this block, and it's been tough for him tonight.
That's been the difference between the right sides. Alberto Bravo looking very fluid, very easy in his kills, whereas Sullivan seemingly having to work real hard. Eric Pauly with a nice touch. Can't turn that one into a converted opportunity.
Falcone's just turned into a monster here at the end. He is just feeling it right now. They're feeding him, and he's just slamming that ball now.
Pelletier back to serve. Springfield up 16-10. Springfield up 2-1 here in set number 4.
Springfield sniffing out some victory here. We'll see what happens.
Schroeder with a miss hit right there. Nice pass by Lacavera, getting Schroeder involved.
Great pass. Just kind of almost got that one off his elbow there. Just mishit it. You can sense the excitement building on the Springfield side with every misstep by Santa Cruz.
17-10, Springfield up on Santa Cruz. Sullivan blowing up Shoemaker. Shoemaker taking it right in the gut.
Sullivan's thinking, what do I have to do to get a kill here?
Schroeder, look at how hard Santa Cruz is working to get a kill. And all the right bounces, all the right moves.
Yeah, it's like Springfield is standing right in the perfect spot to dig every swing that's coming over their way. They're just making it look easy now.
Let's call a spade here. Shoemaker just happened to be in the right spot at the right time, took it right in the gut.
He was, but he took it. He's positioned himself properly like you ask your kids to do in this kind of outside the block. He didn't get himself behind the block. Sullivan takes a rip at it, Can't fault him for that. Shoemaker makes a great dig and controls it.
Pelletier,
Great pass.
Pelletier, a nice serve. Great